The Bachelor candidate Brad Smith is no longer a bachelor. On the season finale of the show, he chose Bianka over Whitney. The newly engaged couple was at Citytv the morning after the big reveal. It's finally out, guys. How does it feel to finally have it out there?
We're in public. I don't know what to do.
What was it like watching it last night?
We had a big party at my house, and he came in the last 15 minutes and just blew everybody away. Even though it was leading up to a proposal, and I think most people had the idea that it was going to happen, people still didn't really know. And when he walked in, everyone just went ballistic.
So what's this process been like keeping it a secret? It's been about 5 months since the proposal. So what's it been like keeping it a secret?
Honestly, it wasn't really that hard. Although I wanted to share it with my friends. Last night's reaction from everybody was worth the wait.
I'm neurotic, so it was a lot harder for me than I think for B. B had her best friends convinced that it wasn't her, and for me, I can't wait for this day and to leave from here and now have real life happen.
Now, you guys have experienced this a little bit different ways, because Brad, at least you've been out there being interviewed, trying to keep it a secret. Bianca, you haven't been able to say anything about the show at all. So what's it been like to try to all the episodes going by and you're not really able to give your perspective on things at all?
Oh God, I'd be like, say this in your blog, or tell them like this. I coax them to say certain things, but I just step back and I relax. Honestly, I'm here with him right now, and I don't really care what anybody else says or anybody else thinks.
Bianca, I talked to Brad after the premiere episode about that first night with the 25 women. His perspective from it. What was it like for you, being one of the 25 women trying to get some time in with Brad on that first night?
I'm gonna have to sewer him a little on this one. I didn't try to get any time in. I kind of just sat back and I was like, oh, if he likes me and he sees something in me, he'll come up and talk to me. And sure enough,
it wasn't like she was chasing you. It wasn't like she was being coy. It's just B has this way of how she's going to handle herself. It's called The Bachelor, but she really ran the show like it was The Bachelorette.
So where do you guys go from here? What's next for you guys?
Enjoy each other as much as we can. We want to have a relationship.
Just be normal, walk around, hang out, go to the mall, go get groceries without having to be in disguises. Just be normal, share the experience with our friends and family.
Now, so Bianca, after the premiere episode as well, I did a little rapid fire with Brad. I gave him either or questions. You had to do rapid fire which one he chose. So I'm going to do the same questions with you, and see if you can predict what Brad said.
I have to see what Brad said?
Yeah, so see if you can guess what Brad said.
Me. Football game or theater?
Oh, football game.
Nope. Theater.
Really? You've had me watching football games though.
Who chooses the wine, me or you?
You.
I said you.
I don't like wine though.
She doesn't like drinking. Hugs or kisses?
Kisses.
Yep. Bridesmaids or Notebook?
Notebook.
And see, look at the. You said Notebook too.
No,
you said Notebook. Yeah.
You got it right.
And look at the photo. See, that's why you guys remember from the Notebook. That's like the Notebook kiss right there.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Yep. 50 Shades of Grey or Pride and Prejudice?
Pride and Prejudice.
Yep. Vodka or Scotch?
Vodka.
Yep. Justin Bieber or Zac Efron?
Justin Bieber.
I said both.
And you said Zac Efron because you love 17 Again so much, right?
I didn't like him at all, and then I watched 17 Again. And that sounds like the cheesiest thing to admit as a 29-year-old man, but yeah, that was Zac Efron.
Okay, didn't need to know that.
Erase that from ever being said?
No, I'm not editing that out.
Okay.
Summer or winter?
I'm going to say winter because he loves hockey.
Yeah, there you go. Cook or clean up?
Oh God, cook. Messiest person ever.
I can't clean. Ski or snowboard?
Ski.
I said both. Call Me Maybe or What Makes You Beautiful?
Call Me Maybe.
Girl.
You guys are pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm impressed. All right, congratulations, guys. Thanks.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.